Now the opponent tonight has a terrific young point guard. Kyrie Irving barely played in college. Now he's one of the premier rookies in the league. And what he's done at 19 years old is very impressive.
Well, Kyrie Irving is certainly having an outstanding season. There's no question about it. He's a very dynamic rookie point guard. He's capable of getting out in transition and scoring from three-point range. And he does a great job of setting up his teammates. He's one of the young bright stars here in the NBA today. And I think Jeremy Lin is defensively going to have his hands full against Kyrie Irving, because he would certainly apply the pressure on behalf of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
What's so impressive about Kyrie Irving, he's not going to turn 20 until next month, yet has so much poise on the floor for this young Cavalier team. You look at the numbers, he leads all rookies in scoring. Only Ricky Rubio averages more assists, but it's the shooting numbers that are so impressive for a rookie point guard. 48% from the field and 44% from downtown.
Irving, pretty play, and using the left hand. It's scary how Irving, who has not played a lot of basketball, is so good in such a quick amount of time. Irving, pass inside to Samuels, and Samuels able to finish. A second-year player out of Louisville. Cavs already with 5 road wins this season. That might not sound like a lot, but they had 7 total last year. Irving, pretty play again.
You see the explosiveness on that particular play by Kyrie Irving, able to penetrate and utilize that speed in scoring.
Nice pass and a goaltend called on Chandler. Field shot way off the mark. And the Knicks really struggling to shoot the ball. Irving racing down the floor. Lefty layup puts it in. Boy, this kid is impressive.
Well, he loves to take the ball from end to end, and if you don't pick him up early, that's what you need to do, is picking him up at half court before he can penetrate the three-point line.
Looking, finding Anthony. Anthony on a quick drive. Nice, quick decision.
Great decision on the part of the Knicks. You saw the amount of pressure that was applied to Jeremy Lin up in the high post area, and he was able to distribute.
Irving, alley-up to Samuels. Comes down with it, goes up, misses. Plenty of contact there. They let them play on as Anthony throws it ahead to Lin. Lin on the drive, gets inside of his foul. People who hear that for the first, it's hard to believe when you think of it. They think some players who were prolific like you came ready-made to the NBA, but you had to work to be how good you are. Oh, nice play from Lin, high off the glass.
A tremendous shot by Lin, great body control, and that's something that he's been doing since he's been in that starting lineup. Well, you know what happens sometimes is players become complacent, and you have to continually set new goals for yourself, as J.R. Smith takes a nice drive to the basket and completes that for 2.
Smith off the bench with a bucket. Knicks within 3. Lin back in the game. 5 points, 2 assists in that first quarter. Dangerous bounce pass. Gets to Anthony. Anthony, a clear path. As Chandler was right there to set a screen. Up top to Gibson. Gibson again fires and hits another 3. And the Knicks are down 15. And they're hearing a smattering of boos here in the second period. Mike D'Antoni very upset. And he calls a timeout. Gibson, another open look. Somewhere, somebody is missing a rotation.
Well, Gibson is a very potent scorer coming off of that bench. And what's happening is Kyrie Irving is breaking down the defense, forcing that help defensively. And consequently, you have Gibson. You see Kyrie Irving here. He breaks down the defense. He forces the help from Jeremy Lin. And consequently, Gibson is wide open for that shot.
And I think Lin is not perhaps the guy to go and help out there. Hard to tell what the defensive rotations are on that. Lin makes his move, drives inside, high arcing layup, count it, and a foul. And that's the attacking style that was so successful for him that he wasn't able to do against Miami. Tyson Chandler, one of his real strengths as a player is his communication skills defensively, always talking. Irving beats Lin off the dribble, feeds Thompson, and Thompson throws it down. Well, just what you said, Chandler had to go help, and that left Thompson wide open. Nobody rotated to help on Thompson. Chandler down the lane. Now goes inside. G rotating. Layup, all good. Chandler, quick outlet, Lin. Lin to Stoudemire, down the lane. Beautiful fast break, led by the defense from Tyson Chandler.
Absolutely. That's where it has to happen, from the defensive end of the floor. And we have not seen that type of explosiveness out of Amari Stoudemire.
Anthony taken away by Jamison. And here comes Kyrie Irving. Irving draws the foul. And the Knicks down by 17, largest lead of the first half. This crowd is absolutely stunned. As the Knicks defense very poor. Lin to the basket, flips it up and in. Parker falls down, Fields picks it up, 2-on-1. Lin on the drive, reverse, backs it in. Lin thought he got hit. Knicks have cut it to 6 and are forcing turnovers.
Great job by Landry Fields to pick up possession of the basketball and to find a cutting Lin to the basket for 2 more. Took a floor dive on that one.
Alley-oop to Stoudemire, comes down, back up, and the Knicks have scored 8 straight. Timeout Cleveland. And for the first time tonight, the Knicks fans can get on their feet. Meanwhile, Carmelo Anthony's block attempt with the goaltend. Anthony comes right back. And the Knicks on a 10-2 run. It's down by 1. They have yet to lead in this game. And have trailed by as many as 17 or down. Just the 6th turnover for the Knicks. Irving penetrates down a lane. And once again, that interior defense that we talked about. Stoudemire has to do a better job of stopping them. Dan picks off Jeremy Lin. And that's where Stoudemire needs to come up. Smith has come in. Irving, nice little fake, puts it in with the left hand. He's got 10. The lead back up to 7. He's got 12, excuse me. Anthony knocks down a 3-pointer. That brings it back to 4. Looked like it may have just come off, but Novak will try again. It's a 3. Steve Novak, 2 big threes. And the Knicks have their first lead of the game. Smith looks up at the shot clock. Smith gets inside, stripped by Irving. Nice defensive play. This game has seen a 30-point turnaround. Knicks were down 17, now up 13. Irving blocked from behind, but a foul. And Novak admits it. Irving, crossover move, and the left hand. Shepard, who's a terrific defender, was frozen. What a great move from the rookie Irving.
Tremendous move. I think the Cavs' future is certainly bright with this young man in the backcourt at the point position.
Anthony goes back door and finishes. Nice look from Jeremy Lin for his 10th assist. Extra pass, Irving. Inside. And Jamison finishes. Again, I've said this several times. I know it sounds like a broken record, but for a kid who played 11 games in college, Lin drives, reverse, gets it to go. Jeremy Lin knocks it down. I'm going to say with Irving, he plays with such poise for a guy that just has hardly played at the big-time level. And Irving knocks down the 3.
Basketball IQ. He understands the game of basketball, and he can play it at a very, very high level.
Lin. Nice fake and draws the foul. Irving. Chandler the rebound. Lin ahead up to Shumpert. Shumpert trying to draw the foul, and he does. Are they going to count it? Yes, they do.
Continuation?
I don't know if that should have been a continuation. But Shepard with a pretty play. Lin threw it ahead. Anthony out to Lin. Lin fakes, drives, the running layup. Gets it to go. 19 points, 11 assists for Jeremy Lin. Stoudemire catches and finishes. Icing on the cake with a minute 25 remaining. Lin with the deflection and steal. Lin, alley-oop to Shepard! Wow!
What a great play by Jeremy Lin to find a streaking Iman Shumpert for that lob pass.
Now 7 Knicks in double figures. Anthony on the drive and finishes. A 37-point turnaround. Down 17 earlier, up 18 here as we wind it down. Up 20, I should say. Irving knocks down the 3-pointer. Irving keeps battling. And the Knicks will dribble it out. Jeremy Lin, 19 points, 13 assists, just 1 turnover. Well, he's just one part of a terrific team story tonight at the Garden.